Why is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, back with more Once Upon a Galaxy. This video is probably going to be pretty similar to the previous video where I'm like explaining most of the cards as if you have not yet played the game. However, it is going to be a little bit different from the previous video because now when I select cards, you'll be able to see them large over on this side of the screen. I'm playing on a special build of the game for content creators here, so there you go. You can see the cards in all of their glory, and I don't think I'm going to go over like necessarily every single card, but I will try to click on every card as much as I can remember it, and I will have to go over I'll go over the heroes at the very least at the start and kind of talk about why I think heroes are specifically bad or good. King Midas says your characters go straight from bronze to gold, but your heart is broken. So I think that this is really interesting to have King Midas in the same shop as Skip, which says you skip your first turn, which is going to therefore mean that you start the game with a broken heart. And honestly, I do think that King Midas is much, much better for the broken heart. And I actually think that this hero power is one of the best in the game. You just get to make a bunch of treasures with this, which just allows you to do some really cool things. Even if it might not be the best, it's potentially the coolest. We also have Witches 3 here, which is every 3 villains you pick give your back row slots +3/+3. Not terrible. One of the better characters that just has like a non-scaling, non-kind of crazy pump. But King Midas, it can go crazy. So we're going to go for King Midas here. I'm not going to bother with editing the deck. I will potentially consider that in some future videos after I think about it more. I think they still have some things to iron out with the deck. So we are just going with the default deck list for King Midas here, I believe. And we'll see what we can make happen with that. Evil Stepmother is probably still going to be the pickup, even though we are going to get a bunch of treasures on King Midas. Though there is definitely a reason to consider just going for like Itsy Bitsy Spider, which can actually win the first fight and potentially heal up my heart. But I'm going to go for Evil Stepmother first, and then I think I will just go for Hungry Hyena here. I just like Hungry Hyena, and there are some treasures that I think really pull me over into animals. And wow, okay, I won the first fight. What was I up against? I was up against Indiana Clones, and okay, so Indiana Clones often also has to crack a heart because this one, the first shop of the game is 3 treasures. Maybe I was getting that confused with Skip then. But Indiana Jones, I don't know. You do have a really good payoff here, and then you get to clone your 3 highest level treasures, but pretty fantastic for us that we have now already gotten rid of the drawback of having a broken heart, and we've already gotten some of the upside here from King Midas. We're going to grab a treasure off this Evil Stepmother, which also takes down the Evil Stepmother pretty fantastic, and gives us potential to make another treasure in the future. 4 health to the first character we recruit, 4 attack to the first character we recruit, or transform into a copy of the next treasure. I typically like to keep Lesser Mimic and not pick it as like my first treasure, because we're going to be seeing another treasure, another common treasure pretty soon, and I'd rather potentially use this down the line on like a legendary treasure, if possible. So I think I will just go for a Jagged Blade. I think that the attack is better at this stage of the game, especially if we could get it on like the Stepsisters. No, we're going to put it on Hippolyta though. That is still pretty good. And we also have Puck and Pix, which are 2 ends of the same coin here. But I'm going to grab Hippolyta, and I'm going to start moving around the Hungry Hyena so that we can potentially buff up all of our various slots here, maybe. And then we grab the win again, so we are doing good despite, because when we picked up this Evil Stepmother treasure, we did not we basically did not, because, so we're not seeing silver cards. Silver is the one where you get a bonus shop. When you take a gold card, you don't get a bonus shop. You kind of do, but your bonus shop is just treasures. But that means that we only had 3 cards last turn. My opponent had 4, but we were still able to get her done there, which is nice. We'll see what, I think I'm going to take Captain Ahab here. Not super exciting. But I think I'm just going to try to slay with it and grow it, or hunt with it and grow it. I don't know. I could see putting it in the back line. And then Cowardly Lion or a villain. I don't think I want... Actually, I could take Prince Charming here. It's a little silly, but I will win this fight. And this is another villain. I was curious if this was a villain or a hero. I mean, I'll just get this back immediately. The problem is, like, I'm not keeping Prince Charming around to next turn. I'm like 100% cutting it for... you know what? Yeah, let's pick up the Cowardly Lion, because it does still work with the Hyena. So that's fine with me. And we are up against another King Midas player. Cowardly Lion going to survive, which is nice, and get one of its triggers. I think that, I don't know, like I could potentially slay with Ahab. I'm going to keep moving around the Hyena. I think I said this, but there is a quest for pumping up all of your slots. So I kind of want to get that done. And then I also kind of want to get this quest done before I work on this one. That way I can just cut one of these two. And this is closer to completion. So I think that's a smart idea to just like grab this Minotaur. Over the Moon does absolutely nothing on King Midas. So let's not grab that. Taking this is a little bit awkward. I could cut the Hippolyta, because this is getting our +4 bonus attack this turn, so I kind of want to make use of that, actually. And then I might just grab Peter Pan here. Unfortunately, no villain. But I think my front line's strong enough that Captain Ahab in my first backline slot might be able to get it done. And yeah, Puck is the support. Let's go for this. See how this works here. Yeah, Captain Ahab looking like it could slay, but Prickles is still sticking around. That's unfortunate. We do still get the hunt, so that is fine. And I do suppose I will just take Blackbeard's Parrot, which is a pirate for Ahab, and then also our final villain. Give my slot +2/+2. I've pumped up every slot at this point, right? Yeah. All right, let's grab this, though. Shanty, I think, also could have been good. First slot as +5. Quests give treasures 1 level higher. I've got 2 quests on the board right now. I think I gotta go for that. Golden characters have +3/+3 is typically terrible, but actually reasonable on Midas, potentially. And then we will level up Ahab, and we can grab Spiked Shield. It's actually fine. And then every spell you have cast this game counts as a treasure for Treasure Hoard. This is one of those crazy treasures. Leftover Pieces I don't think is super exciting, but this is one of those treasures that can actually just kind of go crazy. Spiked Shield is really good early on, but we just gotta try the Encyclopedia. I'm gonna move Ahab to the back again. And I guess that means I have to put the parrot right here. All right, let's see if this is good enough. It does look like if all of these frontline things can trade, there is a chance that we can win. Yeah, it's so awkward to luck out with that. So I did see this in the last shop. I do think that could have been a good thing to pick up. Tin Man's a little bit awkward because we do not have a damaged heart, but the Cowardly Lion, I don't know, not really looking super hot for me. I think I am going to keep around the Cowardly Lion, and I think I'm going to toss the Hyena at this point. I've got 4 animals, so it kind of makes me want to keep the Hyena, especially early. It's really good. This is slots, yeah. Ahab's big enough now that it might be able to slay, stay, and do it again and win the fight. I'm slightly nervous about my board just being too big, too good. Oh, and I like Slash too. I might replace the Minotaur. That makes my board a little bit weaker, which is nice. I'm not really interested in that or this. So let's go for this. I don't imagine I ever lose though. So I'm not really expecting Tin Man to do anything super noteworthy here. Oh, this opponent just like died turn 1 or something. Yeah, okay, well, unfortunately they did not attack into the lion, so I did not get that. And Barrel of Monkeys would have been a reason to keep around the hyena. I don't think it's crazy to pick up Barrel of Monkeys. It is just still a really ridiculously powerful card. That probably means I just have to like do this. Cheshire Cat is okay, but not great. And what does this one do? Oh, have all your slots buffed. Oh, perfect. This just immediately gives us an epic treasure. Let's cut Tin Man, because we're not even cracking a heart anytime soon. And now I can give all of my animals +2/+2 for each animal that I have. I can, at the start of my battle, give one character +10/+10, or double the stats of bronze characters in my shop. This is really cool artwork. It's yummy. I want fairy pancakes now. Yeah, I might make fairy pancakes this weekend. But Bo Peep's Crook should probably be the pickup here. We already have the monkeys. It'll pump up the lion enough that we'll be able to grab another treasure there too. So yeah, let's grab the Crook and get into it. We're already in the top 3. Matchmaking's still kind of weird in this game, where if you like, so I tried to do a recording before this and the game went kind of, I think I got 4th. What that means is now everybody that I'm playing against in this lobby are ghost boards that got 4th in their own individual games, which means it's like kind of easy mode here. When you find a treasure, keep 2 of the treasures. Yeah, hot dog, let's do that. And is there any way this thing ever slays? I feel like no. Shanty, probably not Shanty either. Oh, Through the Looking Glass is pretty solid now because I'm no longer using either of these things. So let's do this. It gives me 10 million fireflies. Could meet in a tavern and re-roll this nonetheless. And then Frankenstein is like kind of a combo with Barrel of Monkeys. It's not that great though. I'm just gonna meet in a tavern and we find another animal. So that is really good. Let's throw this in. And yeah, I think there's no way that, I guess I have to move Captain Ahab back to this position. Yeah, if Captain Ahab was here, it would have given me the treasure. Not too much time left in this game. Maybe we could run another one after this. Toy box. When you recruit or summon a toy, give it +1/+1. Well, all of these monkeys are toys. Doesn't really seem like there's going to be enough time in this game to fully take advantage of the toy box, but I will pick it up here. Oh, and I also get the parting gift, or yeah, might as well take the parting gift. It works on Mockingbird, so that's good enough. We'll take the, well, do I want 2 uncommon treasures, or do I just want Guardian of the Grove? Probably just want Guardian of the Grove. I could use now the parting gift on Mechanical Dragon. It actually is a pretty nice combo. Or I could pick a pack of peppers on the Barrel of Monkeys. Also pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. I forgot it wouldn't give me anything for this turn, but that's all right. And looks like that is going to be all she wrote here. Is that the finals? No, we still have one more fight, it looks like. So, I mean, this... Oh, that's right. These are all animals because we cast that spell. Let's just finish it off here. Cast 2 combat spells. Okay, Stewie actually has some health left. Maybe we will be able to use Captain Ahab. No, because I used the lightning bolt. Wait. Yes! Yes! Finally, Captain Ahab gets the hunt on my opponent's last remaining character. So there we go. Now I get 2 treasures for this. When you cast your second spell in a turn, get a bonus shop. I'm not doing anything with that treasure hoard. Characters have +3/+3. Yeah, let's pick up that and the punch card. Mama Bear, a little bit late, but still pretty solid. And then this thing's good too. I'm just going to meet in a tavern. This will only be... Oh yeah, but I've cast so many spells that this thing's actually huge. Sure, I'll take this. It seems fun. And should be powerful enough here. And now we just got to win one more fight because all of these players are pretty weak. But that's fine. I think this is still a pretty good game. This is a pretty quick video though too. Let's do this because this is going to give us a treasure and a spell. Oh, we were too slow for the secret map. What a bummer. I'll grab fortifications here. Oh, I get 2? Oh, geez. Okay, I'll grab this then too. Then I will gold the Wishing Dragon. Okay. I could go for Hand of Midas, Excalibur. This is a hero. That's the only hero though. Yeah, let's go for Excalibur because I want to see how big this dragon gets. Pretty dang big. Oh yeah, and then I get something else as well. Why not? Let's grab this so then it can continue to pump up. We made a pretty big dragon here. We got into the 300s. I'll call that a win. Barrel of Monkeys also got up to 100. Oh, actually all of our frontline animals got up to 100 as well. Mama Bear very, very close. But still a pretty good game there. I might do one more. Yeah, let's do one more game. Here's our options for this one. Jack Sparrow, double your first hunt. Hades, double your first farewell, which I think is pretty cool. I think I'm going to wind up going for Hades here. Jack Sparrow can be really good with Hercules, though. That can get absolutely out of hand. Melody, I have yet to play with. I don't think it's as exciting as these other ones, but I kind of just like haven't explored the spell comps too much. It does seem like it could, I mean, you're picking cards every turn. It's just going to activate itself for free, whereas these things require like some build around. But I think the payoffs for building around Hades and Jack are definitely bigger than the payoff from Melody there. Gingerbread House is not really what I'm looking for. I might just go for Frog Prince just to have it. And then it's again giving me Gingerbread House, so I guess we could go for it. Sure. It's a lot of stats this first turn. Even if it's not where I ultimately want to be. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have, because now, like, the present gets more awkward, like I have to backline the Gingerbread House or something. But I'm not even sure if that's true. Because I might not even want the present. I might just take the Hungry Hyena here, because I think that there's actually a trick with Hades sometimes in that you wind up picking up, like, this is what it was bad, because now, like, I won't be able to consistently trigger off my target dummy. I'm gonna put the pump on the, actually I can put the pump on the hyena and the target dummy, I think. Oh, ooh, this is a good move. So now the Gingerbread House will attack first and pump both of these. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sweet. That is probably enough to grab me a tie here. Oh, actually a win because of the target dummy. That's right. We could put some stats on Santa Claus too. Same kind of thing. Jack Frost, not bad, but yeah, let's go for Santa Claus, and then eventually I think we're gonna wind up cutting the gingerbread house. Do we go for Captain Ahab again? I kind of like just always take Evil Stepmother first. So yeah, let's just do that first. Evil Stepmother, and then we'll see if we wind up doing anything else. Not a great attack considering that killed the other two options there, but still going to be enough to grab a tie, so we will take it. Baby Bear plus Hungry Hyena is definitely quite tempting. I like the monkey, but I think at this point I cut the gingerbread house, move into animals probably. Thorn is really good early. Prince Charming is awkward in that I don't really want it on the current board. I guess it's slightly better than Santa Claus, but I mean, it's a 5-6 versus 7-7. Santa Claus has much higher upside. I do want to take it because it's a villain, and I guess if I'm going to take it, I might as well play it. We'll see. We'll see how that works out for me. Baby Bear. Oh, my opponent also with a Prince Charming, and I attack right into it. That is such a bummer. We actually lose this fight now. Oof. Okay. Guess there's a little bit of a, don't want to say, yeah, I feel like Prince Charming is actually kind of a prisoner's dilemma, right? Because like if both players agreed not to take him, then we would have been in the same place and we both would have had an additional heart. So we both kind of got greedy and got punished there. But Mama Bear, fantastic, much better than Prince Charming, and really good to just snowball in all of these animals. I might even just want Rudolph, even as just purely because it's an animal. Then the question is, do I cut target dummy, which is a do it like this, pump up all my slots. Target dummy is a 10-3. Yeah, it makes a lot more stats, but I do think I want the scaling. And I don't think I want to cut Evil Stepmother. I also don't think I want to go for Lost in the Woods. So I'm going to cut my Hades interaction. I got the trio here of Mama Bear, Baby Bear, Hungry Hyena. It is worth noting that the lobby should be a little bit tougher this game compared to last game because I just won the last game. So we'll kind of see what I was talking about there with the lobbies doing that. Seems like it's going to be tough to activate the Tin Man. This might be the only time I'm able to do so. So I'm going to try to go for Tin Man here. Oh, I can activate Shipscape Inspector for free, right? That's good. I think that just throwing it here will complete the quest. Let's find out. Nice. Okay, cool. So locked treasure chest, get all three. Your pirates have treasure hoard 2. We're not building towards pirates, and the first shop each turn always has a legendary spell. That's really good late, but I think locked treasure chest is actually reasonably important here in terms of being able to high roll and pop off. A 3-hearted skip is really scary. We're going to have to really start scaling and get great combat hits. Oh, those were beautiful combat hits for me, though. I still take half a heart, but I'll take it. Probably just want to cut Tin Man. But actually, Scarecrow seems really good, too. Scarecrow grabbing 3 epic. I think I gotta go for Scarecrow, gotta go for Broke, and just hope that I can pull this around in some capacity. And then I find Puxatawny Phil, which is just fantastic here. It's awkward because the ideal slot for Phil is not pumped up at all. So, do I just cut Rudolph and start pumping Phil? I think this is the play. I think I need to hit on Scarecrow in order to have a shot this game, but yeah, my opponents are just going to be way too powerful. And they're casting spells, though. Casting a spell onto Phil is kind of crazy. Unfortunately, Phil was not... I mean, Phil did an incredible amount of work there, but it did take away my Hades trigger, which is kind of silly. Mechanical Dragon, one of the best uses for Hades, but not going to get use out of it here. I'm just going to go Presence onto Phil. And then probably Meet in a Tavern because it's an additional Scarecrow trigger. Could take a Sunflare for the Phil pump, but I think we just have to get the Scarecrow online. Oh, and it's Cheshire Cat. Holy guacamole. That's too good to pass up on. I need to cut the Scarecrow now. That's unfortunate. I could cut Baby Bear. But this is too good. It's a 2-2, 6-2. Yeah. Let's play it like this. Actually, I want to put the Baby Bear there. So this is kind of a weird technical thing. I mean, I think I'm dead here regardless. But, oh, that's a really good hit. That's a really good hit. Hold on. No, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah. Nice. Wow, we actually win. That's so many treasures. But I healed my heart. I can Stroke of Midnight to stay alive. That'll definitely keep me alive for a turn. And then if I can just scale and scale these slots, this is actually doable. Oh, Bronze Goose is actually a really good pickup here because that could let me find a triple of epic treasures and actually win this. All right, somehow, against all odds, we have held on. If we attack first, plus we get the scam, just attacking the Puxatawny, I make two things. Oh, it didn't kill. It didn't kill my Puxatawny. That is brutal. We need to take out this monkey. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's totally fine. Oh, why am I even... Psh, psh. Who cares? Okay, Long John Silver, actually kind of great. Oh, wait, no, I'm so silly. Cheshire Cat is my first farewell. Oh, fantastic. All right, let's take Long Johns. That gives me a bunch of different things that I could potentially hit with. This is actually a liability now. If it gets attacked into before the Cheshire Cat, it scams the Cheshire Cat. Do I just want a 50-50? Or do I cut Baby Bear finally? I think I finally cut Baby Bear. Okay. Up against Skip. Full health Skip. They probably have some pretty good stuff, but if Cheshire Cat can get in there and die... Oh, come on. Die, you Cheshire Cat. Attack either one is good for me now? Yeah, this is fine. We just have enough stats. We're just scaling. We beat these monkeys. Their first monkey's actually insane, but we have just enough to trade with the Spoiled Prince. This has been a really, really tight game. Oh, do I go back into Scarecrow? Oh, that's tough because I would really have to hit and Pied Piper's here. Yeah, I mean, it's just Pied Piper, ain't it? The Scarecrow is free. Oh, I would get it. I would activate it this turn because I would get the bonus shops. I gotta go for Scarecrow. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So... This actually works too. This would give me a bonus shop after I get the treasures from Scarecrow. Means I've got to lose Phil. But I think I've had my fill at this point. So let's take Dragon Miser. They're giving me Pied Piper again? Oh my goodness, I've been blessed. I have been absolutely blessed. Now I can take Pied Piper, replace the Scarecrow, get 3 epic treasures and a bonus shop off the Dragon Miser. It's going to give all of my characters treasure hoard, a legendary treasure, and my Pirates Have Hunt. Yeah, there is the... Giving all of my characters treasure hoard is actually reasonable because I can... Wow, what an insane turn. Because I can eventually summon things, and then those things will also have treasure hoard. I'm just going to pick this up because it's free. And then I will probably grab Medusa here. I could summon with Shadow. Just put that in the back line here. I feel like Medusa is better right now. Is that right? I think it is. Why do I think that is? Just because it's going to trade, but these are going to trade. These are actually really large characters. If I get lightning bolted though, and Shadow then scams my Cheshire Cat, I'll feel pretty bad. Oh, this actually survives lightning bolt, so that's not even happening. Wow, okay. We're pretty large right now. Pretty fantastic. This is tough. To be able to grab a win after you grab a win is always the hardest thing to do. But looks like we're doing it to it here. Pied Piper gets to... Oh, that's right. That became a legendary treasure here. Pied Piper is just a free pickup. And then... Probably not going for anything here, so I'm just going to throw the... I think I throw... Well, do I want 2 epic treasures or 1 golden one? I think I'm just going to throw the Wishing Dragon away here. Yeah. And then Spear Dragon, no. Lost in the Woods, easy pickup here. I can Nessie out the Medusa, or I could go for Stepmother for a second, or I could Midas touch the Pied Piper. All interesting options. Midas touch on Pied Piper. Kind of a big game though. Let's go for it. That gives all of my animals double. No. Wait, what? Your other animals have plus attack and plus health equal to mine. Oh, this ability doesn't scale? Oh, alright, well, that's a bummer. Kind of wasted the turn there and denied ourselves a potential legendary treasure in the future. But no matter, all of our characters are super, super big here that I think we popped off successfully. I think we were able to do it. Frankenstein's Doctor is quite good. It's slightly awkward with Hades. And I don't believe that it would also do this farewell. It's still really good for what we eventually want to build into. It doesn't really seem like we need Medusa right now. I'm not sure. Do I want to... I don't want to throw away Medusa. Just my health is so low. I know this allows me to do some crazy stuff, but I don't think it's what I want to go for. So I'm just going to go for a Twinkle Twinkle, despite the fact that I might not use it. And do I actually play this Bronze Goose? Yeah, I think I do. I think I like just pumping up this slot, which doesn't really make too much sense considering I passed on the other thing. Your farewell abilities are also hunt abilities. So Cheshire Cat can now... Oh, I gotta go for Parting Gift, though, on Hades, right? Yeah. Dracula's Teeth is interesting, but this is just better. So, easy enough. We'll grab that. This guy still has full hearts. That's wild. Oh, maybe this was wrong, because if Cheshire Cat doesn't die... Okay, looks like it'll die. Yeah, they got the monkeys here, too. But if Cheshire Cat doesn't die, then I actually don't get this farewell. So that's a little bit awkward. And I got it later. Like, even just that, the fact that I got it later was a little bit awkward. This was already completed, so we'll just throw it out. Hungry Hyena will be worth a treasure. We are already past the secret map again, but this is a... Oh, this is Lucky Chest. Oh, okay. Quest give one higher. No, I'm going to go for Lucky Chest. If we are able to make another treasure, it'll be a little bit better. Then Guardian of the Grove or Stroke of Midnight. I think I will just go for Guardian of the Grove. It pumps up Pied Piper, so it seems reasonable. And I forget what I was going to say, to be totally honest. I'm super excited to be able to do a double win in this video. After we battle through this barrel of monkeys, I think we will be able to barrel through my opponent here. Pied Piper now up in the 100s. I don't know. Is this giving double the buff? I feel like it is. I don't know. It's all right. Could swap out something for Nessie, but at this point, Nessie's... Ooh. We've got True Love's Kiss. So we have to use it on Guardian of the Grove. No way I use it on Pied Piper here. But if we hit Share Bear, it's just insane. Smug. Bummer. So Smug is Hunt. Get a random enemy treasure. Still pretty fun. But certainly not the absolute craziness that some other cards could have been. I think I'll just like give my shot +1/+1 for the rest of the game. Nah, I'll do this. That's fine. And this might probably be the final battle unless this Smug play like totally messes us up. The Pied Piper getting shrunk, I think actually kind of scams, but I don't know. It doesn't really even seem like it had a huge effect. We stole their Tiger's Paw, and then we should be able to steal a win here. There we go. Another first place finish. And for today, that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.